Okay, so the first method is method integration by substitution. So nama dia integration by substitution. That is the first method. Okay, another method next class. Integration by substitution. Okay, I will explain to you how do we apply the method in the example. Okay, I will show you step by step and I will share with you how do we know that substitution method must be used here. Okay, sometimes the question will not mention to you. Use substitution method, solve this integral. They don't mention about the method. You need to identify yourself. So, I akan terang juga macam mana kita nak tahu kena guna substitution ni. Sebab ada juga method yang lain. So, which method suitable for a certain question. Okay, now go to example 10. Okay, evaluate this integral. Okay, in bracket x plus 3 power 8 dx. So this is not just a simple function. If we have a function like x power 8, just x power 8, what you can do, you apply formula, if I'm not mistaken, formula number 2 last week. Okay, integrate x power 8, you will get x power 9 over 9. Okay, but now there's not just x, we have something inside the bracket. So what you do is you will apply method of substitution. This is the basic. Ini paling asas. Contoh 10 ni paling asas. Okay. Kalau you faham yang ni, baru kita boleh buat yang bentuk function yang lebih complicated. Okay, kita cuba fahamkan dulu yang asas ni. Okay. Sekejap madam approve. Okay, step dia macam ni. Substitution meaning you change the variable. Okay, now the variable given is x. So instead of using f, we try to make the function simpler. Kita nak ubah bentuk fungsi tu supaya nampak lebih mudah, supaya kita boleh apply basic formula yang ada, yang sedia ada. For now, we can't use any formula. Okay, what we do is we try to let this with another variable. So you can use any other letter. Okay, I'm suggesting you not to use y. Okay, jangan guna y. Guna yang selain daripada y. Okay, throughout the discussion, I'm going to use letter u. Okay, letter u. So now I let this x plus 3 as u. Okay, so that now I change this form into u power 8. So actually I'm making this u power 8. Okay, instead of it is x plus 3, now I purposely did this. Okay, u is equal to x plus 3, meaning now it become u plus 8. But for now, I don't do anything on this dx. So just copy back this dx. Saya tak buat apa-apa lagi dekat dx ni. So just copy back dx. Okay, remember, if you want to integrate any function, you must make sure that the variable is the same here. If you use x, this one also x. If now you change into u, this one must be changed into u. So you kena tukar juga dx jadi du, but you cannot simply change. Okay, tukarlah dx, okay, tak nak x, tukar jadi u. Tak boleh sesuka hati kita tukar tu. So dia mesti ada guna juga dekat sini. So how do we change dx? Okay, the next step, lepas kita let u equals to x plus 3, what you do is you will differentiate u with respect to x. So dia akan jadi macam ni, du dx. So differentiate, kena ingat balik lah formula simple derivative. Differentiate x, you get 1. Differentiate 3, you get 0. Okay, so now I want to change this into u. Okay, so you see, there is a dx here dekat sini. So what you can do is, you can bring this dx to the other side. Bawa ke kanan, so dia akan jadi du equals to dx. So now you have dx. So instead of now you have a dx here, you can change it into du. Okay, kita bukan sesuka hati tadi, kita tukar, kita dapat dari sini. We got this one from here. Okay, so now we can change it into du, so it become u power 8 du. So after everything change into u, baru you boleh integrate guna formula yang sesuai. So this is applying formula number 2. Okay, dalam list formula tu, you akan dapat u power 9 over 9. Don't forget, this is indefinite plus c. But this is not yet the final answer. What we can do, Okay, we must make sure that the final answer must follow the same variable as question. Question use variable x. So make sure your answer also variable x. So in this case, what we can do, we substitute back u. We substitute back u. Asalnya apa? Asalnya yang ni. U equals to x plus 3. So we change back u into x. So it become x plus 3 power 9 over 9 plus c. So now this is your complete answer or your final answer. Okay, kalau you dekat sini, u power 9 over 9 plus c is not complete yet. Integral dah lengkap. Cuma jawapan akhir tu tak lengkap sebab tidak menjawab soalan. Dia mesti x. Kan? Dia mesti x. So jawapan akhir mesti x. So basically, this is the step. You will start with letting u with some of a part of your integral. You will let your u with a part of integral. So kita kena pandai pilih. Macam mana nak pilih tu nanti saya akan bincangkan dalam example yang seterusnya. Okay, and then after you let, you will differentiate this with respect to x. And then you need to be creative in changing the form of your integral. Okay, yang ni paling asas lah, paling mudah. Okay, sebab lepas ni kita akan ada banyak teknik lagi. Okay, not just like this. Yang ni straight away kan, terus dapat dx. After this, you akan nampak, you not straight away get what you want. You need to do some modification. Okay, for now, any question here? For example 10, ada apa-apa nak tanya? Setakat ni?
No.
No.
Madam,
Yes?
kalau soalan memang macam gini kan, macam gini je sesenang ini, kalau kita nak tukar pun dia PDU, kita tambah je macam biasa, bolehkah?
Untuk soalan macam ni, memang tak ada masalah sebab memang you akan guna formula lebih kurang macam formula nombor 2 kan? But you will have problem kalau contohnya soalan tu nanti dalam dia ada macam ni, 3x plus 3 power 8. Okay, so you kena hati-hati dengan 3 dekat depan ni. Kalau you tak guna substitution, you mungkin akan termiss bahagian 3 ni. So ini paling asas kan? So paling asas anda kata kalau you tak nak guna, you nak terus apply formula number 2 tu boleh juga. But then tak ada masalah. Tapi kalau anda kata ada koefisien dekat x ni, so kemungkinan you takkan dapat jawapan yang betul. Kenapa? Lepas ni you akan faham lepas you tengok next example. Lepas ni. Okay?
Okay,
Boleh?
thank you madam.
Alright. Okay, so maybe I boleh tunjuk you dekat ni lah. Example 12 ni. So saya tak discuss in detail. Macam ni kan. You ada 2x minus 1. Okay, you ada 2x minus 1. You ada 2 over 3. So kalau you tak nak guna substitution method, okay, you akan apply je, okay, 2 over 3 plus 1, okay, you dapat 5 over 3. Lepas tu, you akan divide by 5 over 3, which is wrong. It's not just divide by 5 over 3. There must be something to do with this 2 dekat sini, 2 ni. Okay? So sebenarnya kita kena darab dengan 2 ni. Kenapa? Asalnya sebab inilah substitution method tadi. So you need that substitution method. Kalau yang tadi tak ada masalah. Yang soalan tadi tak ada masalah sebab koefisien x ni 1. Okay, kalau contoh soalan macam ni, you ada koefisien lagi kat sini. So anda kata kalau you bahagi ni, jawapan yang ni kan, dengan 5/3, you salah. Okay, sebab dia bukan bahagi dengan 5/3 sebenarnya. Okay, bahagi dengan apa? So you kena check lah dalam substitution method ni. Yang ni pun lebih kurang mudah lah tapi dia ada koefisien dekat depan. So you boleh tengok Okay, you take note on this. I'm not discuss this. Okay, I provide the answer because of module you tak provide complete solution for this one. Okay. Okay, we go to example 13. Okay, so this is definite integral. I will show you how do we solve definite integral when we use substitution method. And also, again, I will explain to you the step of using substitution method. But for now, okay, do not ask me, madam, why you choose this as your substitution? Okay, now I'm choosing let u equals to x power 3 plus 1. Okay, jangan tanya madam lagi kenapa. Okay, jangan tanya madam lagi kenapa sebab madam belum nak bincang lagi macam mana cara untuk pilih substitution yang sesuai. Itu madam akan terangkan lepas ni. My objective here, I want to show you again the step so that you familiar with the step And also, how do I solve definite integral? Macam mana saya nak selesaikan definite integral? Okay, untuk soalan ni, the correct substitution is this. Okay, the correct substitution is this. So meaning I will choose this as my substitution. Okay, and then what I do, I will differentiate this with respect to x. I got 3x squared. Okay, now what I do, okay, I put this here. Okay, I already changed it into u. Okay, now it dx. Okay, so now I need to change this. Kalau yang tadi, kita hanya tukar dx kan? Sekarang ni is not just dx. I need to change x square dx. I need to change this. X square times dx. So I must get this from here. I must get this x square dx from here. So kalau sekarang tak nampak. So you need to adjust this form until you get x square dx. Okay, how do I adjust? Okay, I can bring dx to the right side. Okay, I have du equals to 3x square dx. But I don't need 3. Okay, dalam kurungan ni saya tak perlukan 3. So what I can do with this, I can bring to the left side. Saya boleh bawa dia ke kiri. Okay, it become 1/3 du equals to x square dx. So this is what we want. X square dx. Alright, so instead now I have x square dx. I can replace it with 1/3 times du. So this is actually 1/3 times du. It's not just du. Okay. So usually if you see any constant, okay, macam ni kan, ada constant 1/3. What you can do with the constant, you always put all the constant in front or outside the integral. So it become 1/3. So integrate. Okay. Now, this is what we have. Okay, so yang ni kita dah gantikan dengan du. So basically, where do we put du? At the back. But do not leave this blank like this one. So what should I put here? Tak boleh blank dekat sini. So nak letak apa dekat sini yang sesuai?
1.
Yes. Put 1 here. Supaya kita nampak integral punya bentuk. Okay. Instead of you letak du dekat atas, put du at the back. Constant in front. Okay, constant in front. So ni sebenarnya 1/3 du. Cuma you dah asingkan 1/3 ni bawa keluar siap-siap. Okay. So now you already get a simple form. So what we can do with this simple form, okay, change first this into index. So it become u negative, u power negative half du. Apply the formula. Okay, so you will get 1/3. Okay, negative half plus 1 is half. So what I get is 2u half. Kenapa darab 2 kat depan? Sebab sebenarnya kita bahagi dengan 1/2. Bahagi 1/2, so saya bawa ni atas jadi 2. Okay. So now this is definite integral. So bila definite integral, your answer do not contain plus c. But your answer must be a real number. So how do we solve this one? Okay, they give us 0, 2. But remember, 0, 2 belong to x. 0, 2 belong to x. So we cannot simply use it here. Because now we are using u, variable yang baru. So kita tidak boleh guna 02. So apa yang kita boleh buat? Okay, kalau x kosong, kita kena fikirlah apa yang berlaku kepada u. Okay, kalau x sama dengan 2, apa yang berlaku kepada u? So how do we change from x into u? Okay, tengok balik ni. Look back, this one, u equals to x cubed plus 1. U equals to x cubed plus 1. So now, if x equals 0, 0 power 3 plus 1 equal to 1. So now it become 1. Okay, if x equal to, u equal 2 power 3 plus 1. 8 power 1 is 9. So now it become 9. So actually, this 1, 9 is belong to u. So this one should be 1, 9. 1, 9, 1, 9. It's no more 0, 2. Okay, it's no more 0, 2. You cannot use 0, 2. 0, 2 only for variable x. Okay, then what we do? Buat macam biasalah, you selesaikan definite integral. Substitute 9 minus substitute 1. Then you will get answer 4/3. Ni kita dah bincang last week. So saya tak perlu tunjuk lagi macam mana dapat 4/3. Okay, substitute 9 minus substitute 1. Then your final answer is 4/3. Okay. Actually, I can call this as method 1 for solving definite integral. Bukan solving substitution ya. Ni substitution, but then if you don't want to use this do like this, we have an alternative. Okay, kita ada alternative. Not just this way to get this 4/3. Okay. Now I will show you method 2. Okay, nanti kita compare. Okay, method 2. Method 2 of solving definite ya. Untuk substitution. Okay, saya nak ambil dari mana? Saya ambil dari sinilah. Dari sini From here. Okay. I have 1/3. Ni lepas I tukar. Okay, then I integrate. I got 1/3. Oh, okay, tukar dulu. U negative U. Okay, now I integrate 1/3. Okay, tadi kita guna 19 kan? Maksudnya we change the X into U for the value of the limit. Okay, we also can solve this without changing the limit, but you must substitute back this U. Okay, what is our U just now? X cubed plus 1. U is equals to X cubed plus 1. So what you do is 1/3 2 times X cubed plus 1 to the power of half. Okay, if now your answer in the form like this, you can use 0, 2. Okay, maksudnya you tak tukar tadi. You macam ni. This one you change it. You change 0 into 1, 2 into 9. So now you use 1, 9. Okay. Tapi you tak perlulah gantikan sini X. Terus guna U. But if you don't want to change here, you must change on the answer. Apa-apa pun kena tukar juga. Okay. So kena juga tukar. So bila selesaikan, jawapannya tetap sama. 4/3. So saya tak kata method 1 or method 2 is easier. Okay, method 1 easier than method 2. Method 2 ataupun I kata method 2 easier than method 1. It's up to you. Lain orang dia nampak apa beza. Okay, but I would like to suggest that you must understand both method. Okay, I want you to understand both method then you decide which one you prefer. Mana yang you selesa dan you practice satu method saja. Okay, tapi kena fahamkan perbezaan antara dua ni. So saya tak nak ambil tahulah method 2 ataupun tak nak ambil tahulah method 1 ni. Aku nak belajar method 2 je. So method 1 ni tak payah ambil tahu. Okay, tak boleh macam tu. You fahamkan dua-dua dan waktu you nak buat latihan nanti you decide nak guna method 1 atau method 2. Tak perlu tunjuk dua-dua. You don't have to show both method. Pilih salah satu sebab jawapannya akan sama juga. Okay, cara pengiraan tu je berbeza. Okay, now question. Ada soalan?
Madam nak tanya,
Yes.
kalau metode 2 tu dekat akhir sekali akhir sekali baru tulis 2 dengan kosong tu je. Yang
So
depan
you tak
tu semua tak
perlulah. Sebab kat sini tak perlulah. Sebenarnya dekat sini pun kalau you nak skip yang ni, you just put here also okay. So you don't have to put all the values. Sebab tu awal-awal tadi I just ignore the limit. Okay, actually you can ignore. From here you ignore, also ignore. But before you substitute the value, make sure you write either you want to use U or X. For example here, you can start writing your value here actually. Kat atas tak tulis tak apa.
Okay.
Same to method 2. So kat sini I tak tulis kan? I tak tulis. But at the end I should write so that I know. what value to use. If I don't put here, maybe I will do mistake when I calculate. Okay, see?
Okay,
OEC?
okay. 累积庆
OEC Chin. Okay.
Okay, terima kasih.
Alright. Okay, sama-sama. Okay, any other question? Alright. Example 14. Still using the question still in definite. Okay, definite integral. Okay, now baru saya nak mula share dengan you macam mana, how do we choose correct substitution. Macam tadi Madam terus bagi kan substitution. So now I will share with you, how do we choose substitution. Okay. We don't have any specific formula. Okay, this kind of question, you must use this substitution. This kind of question, this is the substitution. No. Okay, you must try and error. Okay, you must try and error. If this substitution does not work, you try another substitution. Okay, if let's say question 14. So if I want to do this, okay, there are so many substitution that I can try. Okay, can you share with me? Okay, once you look at this question, what comes in your mind? Anyone can share with me? Then we can try some. Okay. After you look at this, what comes in your mind? You want to let a part of it, not all. Boleh share?
U equals to sine 2x.
Sin square x.
I
Okay. Other than this, saya nak beberapa.
U sama dengan cos X.
Okay, can I have one more?
U equal to sin x.
Okay. Now we have 3. Okay, enough. Okay, I have 1, I have 2, I have 3. So you see, different students choose a different substitution, but not all this work for the substitution. So only one of this. Okay, I will choose 2 and 3. I will choose 2 and 3. Sebab nombor 1 ni memang tak boleh. Okay, so saya tak terang lah nombor 1 tu. So nanti you akan tahu kenapa. Once you know, once you see 2 and 3, then you will understand why number 1 does not work. Okay, now let's start with cos x. Okay, so we'll differentiate this. Differentiate cos, I will get negative sine x. Okay, so now I start change the form. Okay, ignore first the limit. Okay, now sine squared x will remain as sine squared x. Okay, but cos x, I put this as u. Okay, dx. Right. Okay, so what I do is, what should I do is, I need to do something here so that I change everything into variable u. Okay, so now I need to modify here. Okay, I will bring dx to the right side and negative here. And this one become sine x dx. Okay, looks similar. Okay, this is sine squared x times dx. But what we have is sine x dx. It's not the same. It's not the same. So, we got stuck. Okay, tak sama, you tak boleh sesuka hati ambil. Dia mesti sama. Must be exactly. Okay, ataupun mesti sama dan mesti bersesuaian. Okay, in this case, hati-hati, nampak macam sama, but this is power 2. This one without power 2. Okay, this is first substitution. The third substitution. The second substitution. Okay, yang kedua. Okay, now let's try number 3. Okay. I'm using different color so you boleh bezakan. Okay, u equals to sine x. Differentiate. Okay, I start change it. Okay, sine. Okay, it's no more sine, but it is u power 2. U power 2. Because it's a sine x power 2. Sine x power 2. So now it become u power 2. Okay. Cos x dx. Okay. So I must do something here. Okay. Modify from the derivative. Du equals to cos x dx. Okay, now compare. Can we apply this? We get the same form. Sama tak? Exactly the same or different? It is exactly the same. Okay, it is exactly the same. So actually, the blue color or substitution number 2 is the correct answer. Substitution number 2 is the correct answer. Okay, then we continue. So this one actually can be changed into du. Ni, sama dengan du. So what happened? It is u power 2 du. Okay, u power 2 du. We apply formula. Okay, you have u power 3 over 3. Okay, here we don't need plus c because this is definite. Okay, this is definite. Okay, I will use method 1, changing the value of x. We have x0, we have x pi over 4. So now, what can I do? Okay, I substitute 0 and pi over 4 into sine. So sine 0 and sine pi over 4. Okay, sine 0 is 0. Sine 0 is 0. Sine pi over 4 is 1 over square root 2. So actually you need to use 0, 1 over square root 2 instead of 0 pi over 4. So I will put here. Okay, I don't need to put it on all integral. I just put here 0 to 1 over square root 2. I'm using method 1. I'm changing the limit. Okay, now substitute 1 over square root 2 minus substitute 0. Then your answer will be 1 over 6 times square root 2. You also can write your answer in decimal. Okay, I'm giving the exact value, but you also can write the answer in decimal. Maybe some of you use a older version of calculator, you cannot get this one. You cannot get 1 over square root 2. So you can use decimal value. Okay, you can use decimal value, but use more decimal places. 4 decimal places. Jangan guna perpuluhan sikit sangat. Ambil banyak sikit perpuluhan tu. Ambil 4. Okay, then you will get answer close to this value. Okay. So now, from here, you see that only one choice work here. So if let's say you try to use number 1, you will face the same problem as the red color. Kalau you cuba buat yang pertama ni, you akan hadapi masalah yang sama macam yang saya buat first tadi, warna merah ni. Okay, so nombor 2 saja. Nombor berapa ni? Nombor 3 je yang okey. Nombor 3 je yang boleh. So untuk pemilihan, the choice of a substitution, you must try and error. Ikut kesesuaian. So bila you dah buat banyak latihan ataupun cuba berbagai bentuk function, so you akan nampak pattern tu sendiri. So I cannot give you a summary of, okay, like this, choose this one. Like this, choose this one. I cannot give you sebab berbeza bentuk function, you akan ada beza dia punya cara pemilihan substitution. Okay, you need exercise to understand about this. Ataupun nak dapatkan teknik macam mana pemilihan substitution tu, you need exercises. Okay, tak boleh just bergantung kepada 1, 2, 3 contoh je. Okay, so far any question here? For example 14.
Ya dah madam.
Okay, hopefully everyone clear. Okay, tak apa, kita ada banyak example lagi. Okay, example 15. Okay, this is indefinite, so we don't need to change limit. Okay, now, I let you to choose. What do you think? What is the suitable substitution that I can use here? And one more thing, you cannot use substitution u equal x. Kalau you buat u equal x, actually you don't do anything. Kalau you buat U equals X, sebenarnya you gantikan variable je dan dia tidak akan ubah apa-apa. Dia tak akan ubah bentuk substitution you. So at least you must have some expression yang X, kalau macam ni, maybe you can choose X plus 1 or you can choose square root X plus 1. That one, okay. But kalau you ambil X saja, it's not applicable. That doesn't work for substitution. So can you share with me? What is the substitution that we can use here? Nak ambil apa ni?
X plus 1.
Okay, let's say I choose X plus 1. So nanti kat sini akan jadi square root U. Okay, kita cuba. Differentiate X, 1. Okay, now I change. So I have X over square root U. Here is dx. Okay, I need to change this. Okay, now I modify here. Du equal dx. Okay. I have problem. I want x times dx. But I only have dx. Okay, and this kind of situation happen in substitution. So focus, give your attention here. Okay, fokus lebih sikit dekat sini. Kalau berlaku case macam ni, jangan terus buat conclusion you did mistake ataupun you choose the wrong substitution. Actually, you are on the right track. It's just that, okay, what you can do here is, okay, you already have your dx. But how about x? Okay, this will happen basically kalau you ada linear ataupun quadratic ataupun cubic, basically polynomial. Biasa kalau you ada polynomial punya substitution, this case might happen. This case might happen. So what we can do with this x? Okay, ambil balik substitution tadi. Take back this substitution. Okay, this is our substitution. So what we want? We want x. Okay, we want x. What is x? From here. Okay, rearrange the place. So x equal to?
U minus 1.
Okay, u minus 1. So instead of now you have x, you can replace it with u minus 1. So what happened? So it will become like this. U minus 1 over square root u. Okay, dx equal to du. Dx equal to du. Okay, so now everything change into du. Change into variable u. Okay. Remember if we have this form, what we can do, kita ada buat exercise macam ni last class. Okay, we can break this into two terms. Kita boleh pecahkan dia kepada dua sebutan. So it will become u over u power half. Okay, minus 1 over u power half. Okay, du. Okay, simplify. Okay, same base. So 1 minus half is u power half minus u power negative half du. Okay, apply formula integration. You will get half plus 1. You got u power 3 over 2. U power 3 over 2 divide 3 over 2. If divide 3 over 2, you buat naik atas dia jadi 2 over 3. U power 3 over 2. Saya terus bawa naik atas. Saya tak letak bahagi 3/2. Sebenarnya dia bahagi 3/2 tapi saya dah bawa naik atas siap-siap. So it become 2 over 3 u power 3 over 2. Okay, minus negative half plus 1, I got half. Okay, I bawa siap-siap. Okay, divide by half tu I bawa dia ke atas. So dia jadi, instead of divide by half, now it become multiply with 2 times u power half. Okay, indefinite plus c. Okay, this is not yet final answer. Change back into x. Okay, u equals to x plus 1. So it become 2 over 3 times x plus 1 power 3 over 2 minus 2 times x plus 1 power half plus c. Okay, is it okay? Any question? Ni ada lain sikit. You tak dapat exactly same like this one. Ni dapat dx saja. Tapi bukan bermakna pemilihan kita salah. We still on the right track. It's just that cuba modify substitution punya bentuk. Okay. Okay, I don't discuss 16, but I share you the solution. Okay, now I want to discuss 19. Okay, this is indefinite, so I don't have to change limit. Okay, now share with me what substitution to use here. Well, you choose, you need to think of what will happen if I differentiate that substitution. So itu akan bantu you untuk pilih. So you kena fikir balik, kalau you differentiate dapat apa kalau pilih ni dapat apa. So kat sini sesuai tak kalau kita ambil trigo. So you bayangkan kalau you ambil sin, you differentiate you dapat cos. So ada cos tak dalam ni? Tak ada cos kan? So maksudnya sin tu bukan the best substitution. Meaning you don't have to choose sin as your substitution because after you differentiate sin you get cos. We don't need cos. Tak ada cos pun dalam ni. So anda kata kalau you differentiate sin ada cos dalam soalan mungkin sesuai. So do not choose sin square root x as the substitution. So I dah buang yang tu. Okay, lain? Dan ingat, you cannot choose x. We cannot just choose x as the substitution. Okay, yang lain?
Square root x.
Okay, itu je lah yang tinggal kan? Okay, now differentiate. So this is actually u equals to x power half. Differentiate 1 over 2x half minus 1 negative half. This is du dx. Okay, so I change the form. Okay, I have sin u over u dx. Okay, I already changed it into sin u over u. Now I need to do something here dx. So modify bentuk dia. Okay, I have du. Okay, basically 1 over 2. We don't need this 1 over 2. So I can bring the 1 over 2 to the left side. So I have 2 du. Okay, so here it become x to the power of negative half, which is 1 over x power half, which is square root x. And I bring dx to the right side. Okay, so I have this. Okay, dan lagi satu, you takkan bawa x ke kiri ya. Apa saja x yang ada dekat sini, you takkan bawa ke kiri. You akan kekalkan dia di kanan. You hanya boleh bawa constant. You only can bring constant to the left. Okay, so you need to keep the x here. But I don't need this 1 over square root x. I just need dx. Okay. So nampak macam kita dah buat silap. But then, before you make into conclusion, you make mistake, kita tengok balik. This is sin u over u. Okay. Actually, you change everything. Okay, you change everything. You also change this one into u. But what if I don't change this u? I only change on the numerator. Okay, saya tak tukar keseluruhan. Saya hanya tukar yang atas, yang bawah saya kekalkan. Okay, now look at the form. This is actually 1 over square root x times dx. And we can do this. Okay, tak semestinya kalau you dah lag, you kena ubah semua. Not necessary. Okay, mungkin daripada ke awal you ubah. But then kalau you ada masalah macam ni, modify balik. You can readjust. Okay, ubah-ubah ikut creativity. So now, this is what we want. This is what we want. And this is actually equals to 2 du here. 2 du. So now what we can do, remember constant, put it outside. Okay, I have sine u. Okay, 2 du. So where should I put du? At the back. So my function now becomes simpler. Lebih mudah. Okay, just straight away apply trigo formula. Integrate sine u, I will got negative cos u. So the answer is negative 2 cos u. I terus letak negatif kat depan. Okay, don't forget plus c. And this is not yet final answer. Make sure you substitute back u. What is u just now? U is square root x. So the answer is negative 2 cos square root x plus c. Okay, baru complete. Okay, ada soalan? So yang contoh ni lain sikit ya. Okay, Fadlin, nak tanya ke? Okay, tak ada. Okay, example 20. So definite. So make sure change limit. Before you give the final value, make sure you change the limit. But before that, let's choose the substitution. Okay, anyone can share with me? Which one become your substitution? Nak pilih yang mana?
X square plus 2x plus 3.
Okay, Adriana want to choose the quadratic. Okay, let's see. Does it work or not? Okay, kita masukkan dekat sini. So, x plus 1 over square root u. This is dx. Okay. We need to change this. X plus 1 times dx. Okay, nak sama. Tapi ada dua kan? So don't worry, we can factor out too. Okay, and we don't need that too. You can bring to the left. So now we have what we want. Okay, x plus 1 times dx. X plus 1 times dx. So actually we can replace this one with 1 over 2 du. Okay, where to put constant? Put it outside. Okay, so this is 1 over square root u. So now put du at the back. Okay, right. Integrate. This is u power negative half. Apply formula. So I got 1 over 2. Okay. Negative half plus 1 is half. So half divide by half. So divide by half dia akan jadi darab 2. Okay, u half. Okay, I can cancel this. So what left is, kalau boleh pemudah, pemudahkan. So u power half. Okay. Don't forget to change the limit. You cannot use, okay, let's say kalau guna method 1, you cannot use 2, 3. You cannot use 2, 3. Change it into u. Okay, so substitute 2 here. 4 plus 3 is 11. Then substitute 3. Substitute 3 here. 9 plus 6 plus 3, 18. So the limit that we should use or must use is 11 18. Solve it. Substitute 18 here. Square root 18 minus substitute 11 minus 11. Okay, you can leave your answer like this or give your answer in decimal. Both are accepted. So press your calculator, then get the value. Write your answer in 4 decimal places. Or you just leave like this, square root 18 minus square root 11. Sebab ni tak boleh nak memudahkan lagi bentuk dia kan? Okay, ada soalan?
Madam,
Yes, Syafika.
kalau kita kan tadi kita pilih X power tu 2X tambah 3 tu.
Ya.
Tapi maksud kalau kita pilih X, maksudnya yang kita memang tak boleh guna lah sudah X tambah 1 tu. Maksudnya X tambah 1 tu memang tak boleh jadi untuk disubstitute. Atau boleh tapi
maksudnya you nak try
tukar.
X plus 1. Kalau kita buat X plus 1, you tak boleh, okay contoh let's say I'm choosing X plus 1. Mana dia nak buat? Sorry, kat mana? There's apa 20 here. Okay, anda kata nak ambil X plus 1 kan? So, you akan buat du jadi dx, betul tak? Okay, then you akan tukar kat sini. So, sini jadi u. U over ni lah. X square plus 2x plus 3 dx. Then we need to think of this from here. Jauh ni, kan? Ni dengan yang ni. Andai katalah kita pilih X plus 1. Syafika, can you see this? This is
maksudnya
the
Madam, kalau nampak persamaan macam gini rasanya lebih baik tukar yang X-nya yang lagi
polynomial with higher power. Yeah,
Macam gitu.
you got the correct assumption. Okay, if we have something like this, you can choose the polynomial with the higher power. Okay, so this does not work. Okay, boleh, you boleh cuba. Tapi mungkin you got stuck here. Tapi kalau you mula dengan ni tadi, walaupun tak dapat exactly the same, tak dapat terus, but then you after you factor out tu, you see we actually got the same. We actually got the form that we want. Okay, boleh.
boleh Madam.
Alright. Okay. So here I share you example 21. The solution is not complete in the module. Okay, for the next example, I will discuss after break. Okay, we break 5 minutes. Okay, we start back at 3 o'clock. Okay. And for this, just came in, just please tick the attendant in Putra Blast here.